Stop saying, "Oh, but you're still married." No, I'm legally separated. Cardi B isn't mincing words. The Bongos rapper is setting the record straight about her relationship status, confirming she's still legally married to Offset. But the divorce she filed for over a year ago is far from finalized, and she's got no plans to rush it. "I'm legally separated," Cardi insists, explaining that what's really keeping her from cutting the cord isn't love, it's money. "The only way I could get out of my marriage is if I pay for somebody else's taxes, even though I pay for my own and give them one of my properties. I'm not. I'm fighting for that. I'm a fight for that." The 31-year-old spilled all the tea in a fiery rant on X Spaces, telling fans that her split from Offset has turned into a legal nightmare, one tangled up in finances, taxes, and property negotiations. "I feel like I've been in a lot of drama. People have thrown so many things, so many different crazy obstacles," she said. It's been nearly a year since Cardi filed for divorce, and for months since Offset responded with his own shocking move, asking the court for spousal support. Legal experts explain that under California law, each spouse is entitled to the standard of living they enjoyed during the marriage. So, if one is making significantly more, that person could be required to pay up. Each spouse is entitled to the style of living that they had when they were married. One family attorney explains, if one is making a lot more money than the other, that person may be required to pay spousal support. If they're both doing financially well, that can offset whatever obligation the court finds. But Cardi isn't buying it. She fired back online, claiming Offset hasn't contributed to their kids' expenses for the past year. Costs, she says, can reach nearly $50,000 a month. "I pay for everything." Everything, she reportedly told friends. "I've been doing this alone." That frustration spilled over again during her sit-down with CBS Morning's host, Gayle King. Cardi opened up about the emotional side of her separation, revealing there's still pain between her and the father of her 3 children. "I just wish he was a better person. But it is what it is," she said. "I don't really have hate in my heart anymore. I think he has some type of hate in his heart right now. I don't know how long that's going to take, 'cause somebody could say it out their mouth, but the action is not. I don't know how long that's going to take. Forever." Still, even with all the heartbreak and legal tension, Cardi isn't letting the drama slow her down. "I got a whole lot to talk about," she teased, hinting that her next project will pull from her personal struggles and from the resilience she's built through it all, and she's doing it while expecting her 4th child, her first with boyfriend Stefon Diggs of the Buffalo Bills. The rapper and the NFL star made headlines this summer, broke that Cardi was pregnant again, with sources calling their relationship unexpected but serious. Cardi's been glowing through it all, continuing to record music, run her beauty ventures, and raise her growing family, even as the court battle with Offset continues behind the scenes. "I'm not going to stop living my life," she said, "just because, on a contract, I'm practically still married. Somebody wants to hold me hostage unless I give them millions of dollars to get out of it." It's the kind of blunt honesty that made Cardi a household name, and a reminder that, for her, freedom isn't just emotional, it's financial. "Don't worry about what anybody says," she added in her closing note to fans. "Don't let nobody take you down, because those people are really miserable." As of now, Cardi remains legally married, but emotionally, she's already moved on. The Bronx-born superstar is focused on her kids, her music, and her future, making it clear that no contract or court date can define who she is. And as for Offset, sources say he's been keeping a low profile, focusing on his own projects while privately negotiating with Cardi's legal team. But if the rapper's latest statements are any indication, this divorce battle won't be wrapped up anytime soon. Still, one thing is certain: when Cardi's ready to make it official, she'll do it on her terms, her timing, and her truth. Because for Cardi B, the paperwork might say married, but her life tells a very different story.